Okay, we're back. What I'm doing now is I got the palette out here. Excuse my arm. Got the wet palette. I'm running some Ghost Gray. It's a nice light gray. And I am edge highlighting the cracks on the runway. Just to give it a little more pop. Let's see if we can show you how it works. Let's do this crack right here. Okay, also I'm using, what is this called? Rebottle this Citadel's Technical Lamian Medium. I don't know if it's magical or not, but I like the way it works. Especially when you're doing these lighter gray or white colors. They have a tendency to want to dry out real fast. And I'm using a #1 Raphael Corel. This is a synthetic brush. I would not recommend using your Winsor & Newtons or your Raphael 1804s or your, what are these other ones I've been using? Rosemary and Companies. Those are really fine bristles, and this is, you know, got rough texture to it. And you're kind of going against the edge of the brush. I'm just using the tip. And maybe get a little more of the edge and get a little too much, but it's okay. I'm going to take some of the moisture off there if it's just getting too heavy. I'm using the back of my hand. There, I like that better, right there. A little more control. I'm going to turn my, that was that compressor if you saw that little noise. And see how that line kind of popped a little more, and then we're going to spin it around on our little tray here and do the other side. So that's kind of like, we don't have any particular directional sunlighting, but just, I want to give the base more interest. So just something draws the viewer in a little bit. Take your time. It is a little tedious, but you don't want to mess up because it's just, you don't want to have to come back and clean it up. And it does take practice. Maybe, you know, take one of your toys or cut up some foam board and just practice painting lines like that until you get comfortable. And let's see, let's do another one. Where we just did this one right here. We're going to do this big one right here. It's got a message from someone on Facebook. I just see I just made a mistake right there. So I'm going to have to go under some paint and fix that, but that's not paying attention. And also you'll I'm finding out that a lot of the places where I carved aren't as deep as other sections, so especially when I just did that oil wash from the previous, so I gotta kind of just paint those on. And let me just fix this. I'll do this line right now. Get the moisture off there. Just get enough paint on that tip. Okay, and also I'm going to go fix that little area right there. I'm cleaning the brush, wiping it off behind me. I think I got some black right here. Hope that's black. I'm going to put some black on the tip and go in this little space where you saw I screwed up a little bit. There. All better. I'm going to take a little more paint. There, so that's all fixed right now. We're going to see other areas that we're kind of, because the oil paint, some of it evaporated and left a little bit, there's a little high spots I noticed. So we will have to go in little spots, I can see like right here, and just do a little black paint. And I'll probably have to go in again, because that's very high, that little area. So I'm going to keep going and doing the highlighting of these edges, and then I'll show it to you when we're done. Thanks.